Our big focus this afternoon, news coming in from the Supreme Court. Sahara Chief Subrata has tendered an unconditional apology to the Apex Court for failing to appear before it. The court had issued a non-bailable warrant against Roy, who was kept in interim custody for close to 3 days in a forest guest house in Uttar Pradesh. For more, let's get in a word from our correspondent Ashish Mehrishi, who's joining us live from outside the Supreme Court this afternoon. Ashish, any update on the case?
Well, it looks, the CBI, the Supreme Court, I beg your pardon, Supreme Court has shown a little lenient view on Sahara. He had tendered his apology and the Supreme Court has accepted his apology. But at the same time, the Supreme Court has asked on how are you going to return those 19,000 crore rupees. For that, the argument is on the Supreme Court. They want the money to be refunded immediately to the investors. But the Sahara Group chairman is looking at some time frame so that at least he gets some buffer so that he can return the money in due course of time. Ram Jethmalani, the counsel for Sahara Group chairman, he has very clearly said that the money will be returned as soon as possible. But what will be the time frame? Will it be 2 months? Will it be 4 months? That is still to be decided. But yes, a lenient view by the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court has said that we gave you ample opportunities, but you didn't respect the court. But then Subrata Sahara said that yes, I tender my apology. It is unconditional apology. But the reason for not coming to the Supreme Court, not appearing before the Supreme Court, was because his mother was not well. The reason was genuine, and she is actually on deathbed, and she needed mental and medical support from him. So it has been accepted. The apology has been accepted. But let us see on how Subrata Sahara is going to refund the money in due course of time.
All right. Thanks so much, Ashish, for that update. We'll continue tracking developments. The hearing is still going on in the Supreme Court. Now, there was high drama earlier this morning outside the Supreme Court premises, where Sahara Chief Subrata was attacked with ink ahead of being produced before a judge for a contempt hearing. The man, reportedly a resident of Gwalior, threw black ink on Subrata, accusing him of looting the poor. The Sahara chief had been ordered to return a sum of 20,000 crores to investors by SEBI, failing which the Apex Court had to intervene. A non-bailable warrant was issued against Roy last week when he failed to show up before the Supreme Court. Roy was picked up by the UP police and kept in custody in a forest guest house near Lucknow. The ink attack took place when Roy was being produced in court. The attacker was later overpowered by Subrata's supporters and beaten up.
आपका नाम क्या है? मैं वकील हूँ। चोर है, गरीबों का चोर है। आपका नाम क्या है? गरीबों का चोर है। आपने स्याह फेंकी? वो गरीबों का चोर है। आपका नाम क्या है? वो गरीबों का चोर है। चोर है, चोर। मैं एडवोकेट मनोज शर्मा। एडवोकेट मनोज शर्मा हूँ। मैं ग्वालियर से आया हूँ। अरे एडवोकेट मनोज शर्मा हूँ।